Modi to hold talks with Macron tomorrow, review India-France strategic partnership progress. U.S. conducts first air transport of nuclear microreactor in bid to show technology's viability. East China fireworks store explosion kills 8. Ukrainian anti-graft authorities detain ex-minister in major case. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to travel to Mumbai on Monday to meet French President Emmanuel Macron during the French leader's official visit to India. The two leaders will hold bilateral talks focused on reviewing progress in the India-France strategic partnership and exploring cooperation in emerging sectors. They are also expected to discuss key regional and global issues. President Macron is visiting India through Thursday to attend the AI Impact Summit and participate in a high-level summit with Modi. The trip marks his fourth visit to India and his first to Mumbai, the country's financial hub. The meeting comes as Bangladesh prepares for the likely swearing-in of BNP chairman Tariq Rahman as prime minister. While Bangladesh invited Modi to attend, India will instead be represented by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Officials say the visit underscores growing ties between New Delhi and Paris as both nations seek deeper collaboration across technology, security, and economic fronts. The United States has completed its first-ever air transport of a nuclear microreactor, marking a major step toward rapidly deployable nuclear power for military and civilian use. The Departments of Energy and Defense partnered with California-based Valar Atomics to fly the Ward microreactor from California to Hill Air Force Base in Utah aboard a C-17 cargo aircraft. The reactor was transported without nuclear fuel for safety. Officials described the mission as a breakthrough in both nuclear technology and military logistics, saying it brings the U.S. closer to delivering reliable power wherever it is needed, including remote locations and potential battlefields. Roughly the size of a minivan, the microreactor can generate up to 5 megawatts of electricity, enough to power about 5,000 homes. It is expected to begin operating at a lower capacity later this year, with plans to reach full output in the future. The Trump administration views small nuclear reactors as a key component of expanding domestic energy production, particularly as demand rises for national security and advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence. Supporters say microreactors could replace diesel generators in isolated areas, reducing the need for constant fuel deliveries. However, critics argue that technology may be costly compared to larger reactors and renewable energy sources. Another unresolved challenge is nuclear waste disposal. The Energy Department says discussions are underway with several states about facilities that could manage or permanently store the radioactive material. Officials hope to have multiple microreactors capable of sustaining nuclear reactions within the coming years, signaling a growing push toward next-generation energy solutions. An explosion at a fireworks store in eastern China has left 8 people dead and 2 others injured, according to local authorities. The blast occurred Sunday afternoon in Donghai County, Jiangsu Province, after fireworks were reportedly discharged improperly by villagers near the shop. Emergency crews, including fire and medical teams, responded quickly and brought the resulting fire under control within hours. Officials confirmed that 8 victims were killed, while 2 people suffered minor burns. An investigation is now underway, and those believed responsible have been taken into custody. The incident comes as China enters the peak fireworks season ahead of the Lunar New Year, prompting authorities to warn the public against unsafe practices such as test firing fireworks or smoking near retail outlets. China's Ministry of Emergency Management has also ordered nationwide safety inspections for fireworks businesses to reduce potential hazards. Industrial accidents remain a recurring concern in the country, where safety standards have often been criticized. Recent incidents include deadly explosions at a biotech factory in Shanxi Province and a steel plant in Inner Mongolia. The latest tragedy underscores ongoing risks tied to fireworks use during major holiday celebrations. Ukraine's anti-corruption authorities have detained a former energy minister in connection with a major graft investigation known as the, quote, Midas case. According to the National Anti-Corruption Bureau, the official was arrested while attempting to cross the state border. The case reportedly involves a suspected $100 million kickback scheme linked to the country's state atomic energy agency and has implicated several senior officials and business figures. Investigators say priority actions are now underway, with more details expected to follow. The agency has not yet publicly identified the detained individual. The scandal previously triggered a political crisis, leading to the resignations of 2 energy ministers and the president's chief of staff, all of whom have denied any wrongdoing. Combating corruption remains a central focus for Ukraine as it pursues membership in the European Union, which requires strong reform and transparency measures. In recent weeks, authorities have also investigated several high-profile political figures, underscoring a broader crackdown on alleged corruption across the country.